Yes, Daddy. Franklin is the motherfucking man. I got a thing for hustlers. I got a bit of a problem. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. What's up? How you doing, Ray of Sunshines? We are reviewing Snowfall, season number 2, episode number 3, Promethius Rising. If it's your first time visiting my channel, what up, though? Go ahead, click that red subscribe button to become a Ray of Sunshine. And click the notification bell so you're alerted of the videos I upload going forward. Okay, good. So listen, here we are. Like I said, Franklin's the man, and y'all know I like to go character by character. So we not gonna start off with Franklin, because baby, Franklin did something to my soul this episode. Let's start with Teddy. When we see Teddy for the first time, him and his brother Matt are flying to the drop-off, honey, and Teddy keeps going over the plan with Matt. Like, listen, we're gonna get there. These dudes are real professional. They're gonna put the drugs on the plane, and we're gonna be out of here like boom, bam, bang. Well, when they get there, it didn't go so smoothly, honey. The two drug cartel brothers were not there, but their henchmen were, and they were not playing any games with Teddy and his bullshit and his, do you know who I am? I'm with the American government. You fuckers need us. Like, they were not for any of that bullshit. That's how come his eye got all swollen up. It was a whole different plan. Wait till we get here. Because the brothers, the other brothers, the cartel brothers, when they come up, they're like, oh, hey, looking like, haha, what, you didn't know? Like, we got needs. And you missed your shipment. You lost your shipment last week, so you ain't really who you say you are, Teddy. You ain't with the business. We've been keeping our end of the bargain, but what have you been doing? But before I keep going, let me just say this. The one Nicaraguan dude was like, you murdered the Indians, you chained the blacks, and you say fuck the vatos, or you spit up the vatos. Honey, I was like, if they not really talking socially, real life right now, even though that was then and it's still now, it hasn't changed. I was like, if they don't come through with the writing, okay? And who wrote this episode, y'all? Do y'all know? If y'all are Walter Mosley fans, honey, that's why this episode was so good and so well done. I am a Walter Mosley fan. You know Walter Mosley, Devil in the Blue Dress. Hell, I can't think of nothing else but that right now. But that is Walter Mosley, okay? Okay, so that's who wrote this episode. Let me go back. So now, you know, they got them sitting with them at the table eating whatever the fuck they eating, some form of a meatball. Honey, Matt is enjoying his food. And Teddy's like, what the fuck? Like, you know, we gonna miss the drop window and we need to get out of here now. And, you know, that's when the cartel brothers were like, well, you're not really about your business. How do you let somebody take your shipment last time? And this time, we need something different, something more. Teddy is not doing a good job convincing them not to kill him, but in steps the charismatic brother. And you know what's funny is they look like they would be how real brothers would be. You know, one is very straight-laced, and Matt seems like the one that's really like, with the business, knows how to get around some shit, and he smooth talks they ass. He's all like, my brother's sorry, you know, let's move on, let us go, let us get the shipment. And the brothers are like, listen, we need some things first. In order for us to let you go, you got to take twice the shipment. Matt's like, okay. Teddy's over there shitting draws. He's all like, okay, we only have enough for one shipment. We'll bring the next amount. We'll bring it back next time. We'll take it with us. Teddy's looking like, now how the fuck we getting rid of all of this shit? You got a plan like that? I'm thinking, does he have a plan? That's when I realized that Matt might be that dude. Like, I'm looking like, oh, okay. And then they start running down a list of other shit they want. Like, obscure shit. 2 cases of Frosted Flakes. Some fucking sheepskin condoms. Some, what else they say? 29 Thriller CDs. But the crux of it all is, we need visas for us and our families so we can come down. We want to go we want to go to Knott's Berry Farm. We want to go to Las Vegas. We want to go have some fun, but we need these things. Teddy's looking like, we can't do it. Matt's like, yes, the fuck we can, because we need to get the fuck up out of here. Like, I don't know how you gonna figure it out. I don't know what we gonna do, but we gonna do it. And on the plane ride back, Teddy, you know, kind of tries to check him and be like, let me handle it. Matt's like, listen, y'all. Listen, yo, listen, brother, whatever. What we ain't gonna do is play with my life. So what you need to do is get some balls, boss up, act like a drug dealer. That's what you are. Act like you the man in charge. That's who you are. Get you some cojones. Grow you a 10-inch dick, but you're going to need to do something. Because at the way you going, we going to get ran over. This is going to be us all the time. That's why the fuck they took off with the shipment. That's why the fuck they think they can treat you the way they do. You need to become a badass. Now, listen, I'm all for that. And we know that Teddy has it in him. He's just straight-laced and does it the way the CIA does it. So let's see how that turns out. Do you think that Teddy is going to be able to flip the switch and become like a head honcho drug dealer? Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got to be all flashy, but walk the walk, talk the talk, be a badass and not afraid to show his hand. Like, to show them, like, I'm with the business. Like, you got me fucked up. Because right now, Teddy is looking real scary. Let's talk about Oso and Lucia. So when we first see Oso, honey, he's going to see a soothsayer, a palm reader, a psychic, whatever you want to call her. He's going to see someone to see about the current situation and what's going on. He talks about, she talks about Lucia, and that she has a darkness around her, that Pedro fucking hates you and her, but we gather that he ought to know that. Like, oh, so you with the business, so you know that he hates you. She also tells him right now, I can't see if there is any other danger, but I see you got blood on your fingertips, under your feet, and it's, you know, it's weighing you down. She pretty much, though, says, as of right now, you're okay. But your boss lady, the woman that you in love with, honey, that's the one, she's the one with some heavy heart, some issues, and you guys are connected together in the shit. So if he didn't tell her, then she was like a real soothsayer. And not to mention, he had been seeing her for a while. You know, when he walked up, you look different. Have you guys ever went to see a psychic or a palm reader or any of that? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm curious. Now, I do believe that they exist. I do believe that God gives people gifts. Now, do I think that people misuse them? Absolutely. Have you ever been to one? I've been to a palm reader before, and I was like, she ain't telling me nothing. Tell me something good. Like, what's the lotto numbers? So we see Lucia and the PI talking together. He's giving her an update, and she's all like, how in the fuck did you miss this? How did he just end up at my door? What the fuck? And he here with a woman. Like, how did you miss this? And he's all like, oh, they were underground and paying with cash and blase, blase. But in my spirit, I feel like maybe quite possibly the PI had eyes on Pedro and is kind of working with Pedro. You know what I'm saying? Taking Lucia's money and working with Pedro. What do you guys think? Like, it just seems too convenient that all of a sudden you know all this information about her and you've checked up on her, but you couldn't find them before. Like, maybe I'm tripping and y'all like to tell me when I'm wrong. So let me know down below in the comments. Let me know what you think. And I know I'm late. I should have said that, but I was out of town. I had an out-of-town visitor, and then I went out of town, so I didn't have time to do any of this. I should have been more prepared, but y'all forgive me, right? So when the PI leaves, Pedro and his fiance comes in and they're ready to work, and she said, I'll tell you next week, take her to Knoxberry Farm, go have a good time. And she's all like, no, I'm ready now, I'm ready to work. Well, they start him at the bottom, honey, and they go see Lupe. And I guess Lupe is the one that nobody wants to go see. Like, you know, also had the, you know, they tussle a little bit, I suppose, to get the money. At first I thought it was like sexual, like there was some type of sexual connotation, and maybe it is and I missed it, or maybe it was just that she's like, you want the money, you need to come get it, and I cold cocked his ass. So y'all let me know what you think. Was there a little sexual hidden agenda in there when she knocked him out? Did she take it from him? You know what I'm saying? Let me know down below, because I kind of feel like that way in my spirit, but not too sure. Y'all excuse these bruises, child. You know, I'm so light, I bruise easily. If somebody grabs me, I got 2 of them. Anyway, it ain't what you think. Well, Gustavo is taking Pedro out, telling him what his new job is. Lucia is filling out Soledad, and she is making all kind of innuendos about her being nice and perfect on the outside, but rotten in the inside. And I am not sure if she's rotten, but I do know she has another agenda. I do know that her and Pedro, I feel it in my spirit that they got something else up their sleeve. Like, oh, it's my business too. That's what Pedro likes to say all the fucking time. But I feel like something's brewing. I really feel like that PI has something to do with it. Like, kept an eye on Lucia for, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, help me. Let me know. What? Then we see Teddy comes and he makes the drop. And I'm thinking that they get more keys, but he only got 2. She got 2 keys. But I guess that's a lot when you first starting out and when you first just really only doing when they just doing lines, snow bunnies and shit. But I don't know why I felt like they were moving more weight than that. And so then they go and they put it up in their secret space, because I remember last season they had a lot more drugs, but that's because I guess the uncle was the big man, right? So yeah. Anyway, Lucia talk about what is it? Why I thought it was Stomper that was an issue, but he calls him Cornelius. Maybe that's an issue. Is that his real name? That he gonna be an issue? He's a problem. We're gonna do something about that problem. Who is that? Maybe that wasn't his name. Let me know down below in the comments. They talk about Pedro and Soledad, and you can see that Gustavo is just not happy with that whole Pedro getting back in. And you know, if you don't know, most Latinos are family oriented, and so she's all like, he's really all the family I got left. Again, I feel like Pedro is going to play on that because he knows that they're family. We're family. It's my family business too. Mi prima, mi primo. You know, that whole shit. Like, he is playing on that side of her. What do you guys think? You know what to do. But let's talk about the man, honey. Let's talk about his fine ass. And he just seems to get sexier and sexier and sexier to me. But you know, if you rock with me for real, you know I got a hankering for, you know, a little thug, a little roughness, a little hustler. I be really working my way out of that to get me just a square nigga. Like, okay, we in a certain age, so can we get somebody that's, you know, maybe used to be part of the life, but still got that swag about... y'all forgive me. Listen, I'm a square with round edges, and I love me. I do. Okay, that's enough about me. So we pick up when the episode opens up, we see Mel and Franklin in the bed, honey. And you know a man loves you when they look at you when you sleeping. When you open your eyes up and the motherfucker is staring at you, either he loves you or he about to kill your motherfucking ass, or he gonna stalk you or some shit. But you know, because they look at you and you look peaceful, and you know they love you when they watch you sleeping, and they think you're so beautiful just when you sleep with your mouth closed and shit. Fellas, could you agree with me or no? Is that true or not? Am I making that up? Shoot it down below in the comments. And so when that came up, I was like, where is Mel's dad? But he is a cop, so I was like, maybe he's on the night beat. And so we find out that of course that they are. Mel and Franklin are fucking. Like, I guess that's who she lost her virginity to, because if I remember correctly, she was a virgin last season. Or did I make that up? Or is that what I just thought in my heart, that she was just a good girl? Y'all, I broke all my nails. Well, honey, Claudia and Aunt Louie. That looked like love to me. The way Louie is grinning from eye to eye. You know that Claudia is the dominant one in the relationship. But it looks like love from what I see. It feels like love from what I can see on the screen. We know that this is going to be a problem. And I'm not sure if we're using this as leverage. Are we using their relationship as leverage? Or is Louie really falling for Claudia? And I'm going to go with the latter, that she's fucking falling in love with Claudia. And when she pulled out that jewelry, baby, now we didn't see what the jewelry was until later. But when she pulled out that jewelry, honey, she was like, you know what it is? This is what it is. Like, yes, baby. Claudia also makes mention that she wants her to quit cooking in the crack house, in the dope house. Like, you don't need to work for that Jerry Curl ass nigga, okay? Now, the trip part is, we know that Jerome knows that they, you know, bumping twats. And he seems to be okay with it. Fellas, are you guys okay with your girl having a full relationship with a woman, but that does not include you because Claudia don't like no men. Are you okay with that, fellas? I know y'all watching. I really need you to go ahead and comment down below because I want to know those two things. Sleeping, if you're looking at me while I'm sleeping, are you in love or do you want to kill me? Or is it a little bit of both? And could you handle your girl having a girlfriend? Like, for real. Not like my girl got a girlfriend and it's a trio, but your girl got a girlfriend, like she leaves you and goes to see the girlfriend. We see a bit of Franklin's dad. I'm trying to find out what the significance is at this point. I'm all like, okay, there's his dad on the street. We know he's homeless and we know he's an alcoholic. What's gonna happen next? Kevin busts in the door like they killed him. That's my cousin. They killed him. We need to ride on these Mexicans. They killed him. Come on, let's go. Honey, and the next thing you know, it's a bunch of commotion and they rallying up and they hopping in the motherfucking car. Auntie Louie is like, hold on, wait a minute. Let's wait for Franklin. Fuck that. Franklin ain't here. I mean, even the person that's supposed to be a voice of reason ain't a voice of reason. And I'm talking about Jerome. He's supposed to be the one to be like, hold on, sit down, let's talk about it. This is all hearsay. You know, they talking about they castrated them, you know. Well, we didn't see that, but we saw that they cut the fuck out of him, right? Like, yeah, like they definitely slit throats and shit. And then I was thinking to my life, then I was thinking to myself, this is how that shit happens in real life. Like, let somebody, you know, you in the hood, you from the set, whatever, and one of the homies gets shot. All of a sudden, it's a bunch of commotion, no clear heads. Everybody hops in the car. We're going to go ride. I really feel like this is how drive-bys really began. So they get their ass in the car, and they go up there at the Pico and Union Station so they can sit and wait to see if they're going to see the motherfucking broad daylight. Now, that don't make no sense. He ain't coming back in broad daylight. You're going to have to do some intel. Fortunately for them, oh, wait, Kevin's dumbass is like, let's just shoot anybody. And see, that's how wars start. I think that's how that shit started because there was a time in LA where the brown and black, even still now, there's some tension sometimes, but the brown and black had that big old fight kind of war thing going, and I got to be quiet because, you know, I live all this around me is my Latino counterparts. Okay, and though they might be old, they got kids and shit. Like, listen. I think they think I'm like Dominican or Puerto Rican or something because I be speaking, hola, ¿cómo está? Buenos días. Buenas noches. Like, a little bit of something. Enough to let them watch the house. Okay. Fortunately, Franklin stopped the bullshit. They get back to the house and it's like they going back and forth like this don't make no sense. Why in the fuck would you do this? And you got somebody's number you can contact. And he was like, I gave you the number though, Neff. Like, I'm looking at Franklin and I'm all like, Franklin has really turned into the man. He all like, wrap this shit up, let's go. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he is really like the head honcho. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm really looking like, damn, you can get it. Like, go ahead and assert all your authority, okay? Assert it, honey. Tell them who the man is. What? Anyway, Franklin calls Lucia. Lucia's like, yeah, I was looking to do business. And she's like, that's not the fuck I'm calling about. I want to know who killed my men. Let's meet up at the park at 2 p.m., the one on Gower Street. And I'm trying to think of what park that is, but I can't think of it right now, so we just gonna let that go. Because it's not a Mexican or a black park, is what they were saying. So when they get there, she tells him, well, the person who did the hit, you really can't fuck with because you're going to have a real war on your hands. You kill him, the whole city coming for you. Everybody coming for you. You can't fuck with them like that. But listen, I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to work some things out. I'm going to make some phone calls so we can make an agreement. Because really what I want to do is do business with you. That rock you selling. I want to be a part of that. How do I become a part of that? But you know, Franklin's like concerned, like, I got to tell my dude something. Like, my niggas need to know something. They gonna know how I'm gonna get in bed with you and I ain't handling our business. But when he comes out, you know, and they walk the other way, Kevin the hothead is like, where they going? You find out who did it? What's up? Franklin's like, yo, hold on, slow down. She gonna look into it. We can't just let these motherfuckers walk away. Like, Kevin has lost his mind. Kevin's already on that shit, y'all. He is. And if he wasn't, this little incident has put him over the top. He will definitely now be a crackhead in the next couple episodes. We will see him before the season is out. We will see him smoked out, trying to come back and work and stealing rock. I'm just telling you the truth. And then he gonna not only steal the rock, he gonna tell somebody else how to make the rock. Like, it's a whole lot. Anyway, honey, but this is where it got real interesting. He got to talk. Kevin got to whooping at the mouth and shit. And Franklin fucking howled back and slapped his ass like a bitch. He didn't punch him. The nigga open hand slapped him, okay? It would have been better if he had backhanded him. But he slapped him with the open hand. And I was like, whoa. And you know, it's your manhood. Nigga, you slapping me like I'm a bitch? Kevin pulls that gun out and points it at him. You can see he don't want to shoot Franklin. But he do. Like, you done injured me. Leon, and the best part though was that cock to the head, like, nigga, I dare you. Not a word came out. Like, oh, that's what we doing? Go for it, my nigga, because you won't walk away. Leon and motherfucking Jerome is gonna take your ass out. But Leon steps in, and you know, I'm all like, is he looking like he gonna take the bullet for him? Like, that'll be some dumb shit. But he pushes the gun down, like, go on. And Kevin, he's like, man, I love y'all. And Kev goes on about his way. Now, this is the thing I said that I think gonna push him over the edge and make him be the fucking crackhead. Y'all agreeing with me? Or no? Because we know he got an addictive personality to start with. Let me know down below in the comments. So when we get back, when we see what's going on at the house in the morning, Louie's all like, I need a break. I need to hang out. All I do is be in the cookhouse, and I'm going to see Claudia, and that's all I got. I need a break. You know, she's saying she don't want to do it today. I don't want to do it today. When the supply come in, I don't want to do it today. But when the man walks in the door and he says to her, Louie, I'm going to need you in the kitchen. The new shipment comes in. She just nods her head. But he also points out them fucking new diamonds. Oh, Jerome got you some diamonds? She was like, you know, Jerome, he won't know what a good cut diamond is and blah, blah, blah. Honey, Franklin is all like, yeah, he know in his spirit that shit ain't gonna work out good. And honestly, Louie gonna probably leave Jerome because she don't want to be in that kitchen no more. Like, you pretty much getting high in there with them fucking fumes. Y'all know anything about... Never mind. You in there getting high with them fumes, okay? Just think about it. Cooking and the steam and shit. You getting high with the fumes. So, what else? He's all like, Leon, you and me. They go outside. They, you know, we get the keys to the car. And Leon pretty much apologizes for his behavior. Says he shouldn't have gotten the car. Like, I'm all like, he is really the fucking man. Walter Mosley did a good job on this episode. I mean, all the episodes have been good. And I've been looking at who the writers are. And that name was one that stuck out. Okay, back to the matter at hand. Because we still got like 5 minutes left. But he tells Leon, look, I need you in the kitchen too. Like, everybody needs to be in the kitchen because this double set that's coming, everybody needs to be in the kitchen. He ends up going to meet up with Teddy. Teddy's all like, you here an hour early, but I like that. You a smart businessman, you know, but, you know, you really got to be careful because he pretty much saying he got him followed. Like, nigga, you ain't paying attention. I had you followed. You tased. I beat you up. That whole 9 yards. I really also feel like Teddy is going to upgrade Franklin. He going to help him clean that money so that he don't have all them 5s and 1s no more. And he going to upgrade him. He going to show him what it looked like to live differently in a different area, not where you sell drugs. I really feel like they've got a long career ahead of them for Snowfall. That's the best thing I can come up with, because you got a lot of places you can go from, you know. I mean, y'all was talking in the comments last week about, it was Treese and, my God, her name escapes me right now, but they were talking about how it can affect the family and ruin the family, and they were talking about how possibly maybe his mother would be on drugs. What y'all think? Oh, that would be so devastating. But we know it to be true that crack ruined the lives of people's homes, like broke up homes because they was going after that shit. People still trying to recover from that shit. I think I said that last time. Well, anyway, after that deal is over, you see them in the kitchen. You see them all in the kitchen, and he's all like, y'all just do the rock, and I'll figure out how to sell it. See, he ain't told them that he's getting Lucia and getting in bed with Lucia yet. He ain't said nothing about it yet, but it's coming, because that's how he's going to distribute his drug very quickly. Or get rid of his product rather quickly. And so then we see him keeping books in like a little composition notebook, how much money is made, you know, how much is going out. Like, he is a smart young businessman and is quickly, vastly becoming the head nigga in charge when it comes to drugs. That's the best thing I could say. I couldn't say nothing else. Well, Mel sneaks off, honey, to come see him and get some of that chocolate, honey. Yes, get some of that chocolate. Get some of that chocolate with them good soup cooler lips. But when they get ready to get busy, the door knocks, and it is Mel's father, officer, whatever her last name is. Wallace? I don't know. And he's all like, yeah, Biscuit's car is outside. Y'all, I forgot all about how in the fuck did they get there. I didn't think about the car getting left there. That missing person, Biscuit, same guy, he works up at the bail bondsman where you was just at, and the car is out here. The daddy's like, I'm gonna catch your motherfucking ass. And I just keep thinking to myself, yeah, we gotta think better. We gotta, though y'all doing good, we gotta think further ahead. And your henchman Peaches, D-Ray, come on now, you gonna handle it or what? Like, you can't have us falling apart and getting caught up on no motherfucking murder case. Like, that's the shit that happens. Motherfuckers be moving too fast, and then they get caught up, get put in prison, 15 to life for conspiracy to commit murder. Like, it sounds like a story I know, huh? Y'all don't know, but I know. Anyway, he tell her, stay away from me and mine. The whole time Mel is in there listening to shit. And Mel is now turned off again because she had asked if he had used the gun before, and now fucking Biscuit is missing. Well, he didn't kill Biscuit. And is it just because Jerome said? Like, listen, little Mel, he ain't square no more. He on his way not to being square, to being straight thugged out, straight hustler, straight kingpin, and either you gonna be with him or you not. So right now is the time for her to determine if this is what she wants to do. I would not recommend this for anybody. It is a rough life to live because you constantly worried about them. It's like having an officer for a spouse. But now is the time that she needs to make the decision on whether or not she fucking with him or not. And if she ain't gonna fuck with him, she can't fuck with him. Like, it gotta be, that's it. But we know that she gonna keep fucking with him. And see, here we go. Here's another thing. Another part that it can last a long time. He gonna send her to college and shit to be a lawyer. Like, anyway, y'all. The last thing we saw was the fucking, what do you call it? Tactical team of the LAPD coming through, bothering the homeless people on the street, wetting them up and beating them. And the father was one of them. Remember, he was a Black Panther, so he was fighting back. Y'all, where is this going? Where is that gonna go? Is he gonna end up in jail and then Franklin come and get him out? Where is that gonna go? Is he gonna become an activist and be like Franklin Howe? Is he gonna get back with the mama? Like, y'all, where do you think that I'm confused by that. So y'all let me know what you think your predictions are for that whole little setting. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching my review of Snowfall Season 2, Episode 3, Promethius Rising. Don't forget to like the video. Give it a thumbs up quick right now. Share it with your friends because you know I be with the business. And leave me some comments. Talk to me. Let's be family for real. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll see you on the next video.